Welcome to Pathways to Success at PGCC. And now here's your host, Professor G.
And what is the deal, boys and girls? Great to have you along for the ride for this edition of Pathways to Success at PGCC. And today it is about the score. You know, you can come to PGCC and basically succeed in anything, but we got championship caliber athletic programs, and we're going to put them on blast here today. And notably, our championship men's and women's basketball teams. And we are pleased, honored, and privileged to be joined right now by third-year coach Devin May. And Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
On a phenomenal season. You've also got Khalees Evans with you, who's a second-team All-American.
All-American.
All-American, y'all. And I know we got people downstairs that are checking us out on the screen. You walking in the shadows of greatness. So congratulations on a fine season. Unbelievable. As you look back on the success that you had, what were the pathways to get you there?
Our favorite word this year was just grace. We had a lot of freshmen, and so we had a lot of bumps, and then we dealt with a lot of injuries. So just grace was the biggest thing, and sticking together, and just building good habits through adversity, and trying to we're a family, so our honor reigns true. So the biggest thing I would say is grace and just togetherness.
Khalees, talk about your pathway to second team All-America status as well as being a champion.
My pathway this year, it wasn't done by myself. It was a team effort. Coach Devin always told me just be myself. So, I never got to be myself on a team. So when I'm comfortable with doing something that I can do, that's what just led me to this spot right now.
And it's interesting that you talk comfort zone. Basically is what you found here. What makes it so comfortable to be an athlete at PGCC?
Well, me and Coach Devin, we have a nice relationship. So when I have a good connection with the coach, it makes me feel like, okay, I can do what I can. Like, I don't feel controlled or monitored by someone like, oh, you have to do this or you have to do that. So it's just about connections.
Well, Coach, as not only a coach, you also are an educator.
Yes.
And talk about how using sports as a classroom is not only bringing championship success, but grooming the next group of professionals and things other than sports.
The court is, just like you said, a classroom to life. So everything we do I know everything that I preach has a life undertone. Because it all translates to something that we're trying to succeed or accomplish, or habits that we're trying to build in our everyday lives, whether it's accountability, whether it's professionalism. So just using those tactics. And I tend to try to ask a lot of questions, and also I throw a lot at them to where there's a lot of information to retain. But to emphasize that we should always be focused on trying to get better and learn, because you can never be content. Once you get content, the race is kind of over. So we want to just keep fighting, keep running our race. So yes, I like that analogy. The court is definitely a classroom for life.
And so what have you learned by being with, shall we call him Professor May's basketball class?
Learned a lot. Just a lot overall. There's something new every day. But I learned how to try to be a leader is what he most puts on us, because we need a team to lead. We need someone to lead the team. So,
How does being a student athlete help you as far as being a student, if you know what I'm saying? Are there principles in terms of disciplines that you bring from the floor that you take into your study life and into the classroom environment?
Yes, a lot of interpersonal communication skills. I've learned how to, fix my tone, talking to teammates, just trying to make things better in a different setting.
That's a powerful thing, Coach. I mean, you're talking about a generation that's defined by electronic communication and, less human-based interaction. And you talk about somebody that has learned by playing basketball here at PGCC how to interpersonally communicate. That's one of those intangibles that goes far away from, what's in the score box.
And it's critical. We have a very opinionated group, but again, using the grace, learning how to communicate or what moments and how you may need to, change your message or your tone, and then sometimes also be accepting of the fact that in the heat of the battle, the tone is not going to always be convenient. But understanding that the bigger picture is that we attain a collective goal, and again, that's inside, on the floor and off the floor. And so we have a very mature group, I would say, too, as far as just academics. And so those, just to hear her mention those things, I know that sentiment it's sunk in. So it's good to know, things that we talk about kind of resonate.
All right, so Khalees, you're coming back next year, right?
Yeah.
You gonna make another run at the championship or what?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your short-term and long-range goal? What do you want to be professionally in life, and what do you hope to do between now and when you become a pro? That's something maybe other than sports. I don't want to put any that pressure on you.
It's undecided right now, to be honest. But I just hope I reach my goals that I have listed. That's about it.
And you got a great coach. You got somebody to look up to, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
All right, and that's what it's all about. Hey, thanks for sharing your success with us here on Pathways to Success at PGCC. Coach Devin May, Khalees Evans. Hey, y'all, give them theirs because they brought you a championship. Yeah, that's right. Second team All-American. She even got teammates calling her K. Bron. I don't know what that's about, but I know what I heard.
Are you looking for a winning college experience at the fraction of a cost? Come to Prince George's Community College and join our Mid-Atlantic Championship Owls. Score high, shoot your shot, and save money. Earn credits, certs, or a degree at PGCC. Be a part of our winning team. Come to an open house or register now at PGCC.edu. Championship vibes only.
And welcome back. We continue on the Pathways to Success here at Prince George's Community College. In the game, our athletic program is simply like that. And, championships in all sports. But today we honor men's basketball here on the program. And young Mr. Trimble and Coach, it's great to have you in the house with us today, Jasir Trimble. He, too, a second-team All-American guard, Coach Terrell Harris of the PGC men's basketball team. And you wasted no time, bro. I mean, you came in, you set the tone in your first year, came up a game short. Next year, you took the next step. I mean, that's what coaching is all about, and congratulations on your success.
Thank you. I would say coming into this year, the hashtag was unfinished business, right? Because we felt like we left some money on the table last year. We felt like we had the team to take care of business, but we just came up a game short. So I leave it up to this guy. I put out a tweet that said, we'll be back next year. He reconfirmed that, and then, he made sure that we were here. And took care of business this year.
And I thought he was pretty profound after you won the first title here when he said he remembered what the other team was feeling like when they were going down there. And that hurt really drove you this year, didn't it, Jasir?
Yeah, like Coach said, unfinished business. That's what we preached all year. We preached it to the young guys, and they, took that burden on with us, and they carried that chip on their shoulder just as much as those guys who were already here. They got in the gym with us. We made sure that they were just as hungry as we were, and the results showed. We won a district championship and won a regional championship, and as y'all can see in those pictures, it was real emotional for us.
Yeah, I'm sure. And we'd be remiss if, and Coach, I want you to speak to this. You got two guys on the bench as coaches who went here and who played here. They had championship success as players,
right,
and they come back and they help lead a team to championship. So much love and respect go to Kenneth Ford and Mikhail Johnson. But when you can bring that kind of synergy back to your program, What does it do for it?
I think it goes a long way, right? And it shows that we're not just a basketball team where guys come and go. We are really a program. Outside of Coach Ford and Coach Johnson, we have a number of Owls alumni that come back to every game. They're in the locker room with the guys before the game. They come and work out with the guys. We have a couple players. We have one player, Gus Stone, that's playing overseas, and Alex Morales, who's in the G League, and they both come back and work out with the guys and give those little gems, to our guys, so they know what it takes to get to that next level.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about Troy Weaver. It's a tough job in Detroit these days,
Absolutely.
but he still is vice president of basketball ops. He started here, so you can do big things from here. And Jasir, talk about that for a second. Away from the basketball court, the academic side, how have you progressed? What have you learned through the process of playing basketball at Prince George's Community College?
Coach preaches it to us all the time. You can't do anything without your academics. You got to be a student athlete when you're here at Prince George's Community College, and you got to take that on anywhere you go. Next to your 4-year school, to your job, you got to be able to get the job done and do what you love. So, the academic side for me is very important for me, my family, and my coaches. Without that academic side, if all our grades are bad, then we wouldn't have been able to make history like we did this year.
And Coach, talk about that for a second, how you use, as an educator, basketball as, a metaphor for your classroom.
I tell the guys all the time, and kids that we recruit, when the 4-year coaches call, they already know you can play basketball. So the first question they ask me is, how's his grades, right? Am I going to have to chase him around to go to class and chase him around to do his work? So, most importantly, you have to be a student first. So you're a student athlete, and they go hand in hand. On the basketball court, like Coach May said, we teach life lessons, right? So it's about accountability, and we're big on that. In the men's program, accountability is one of our top priorities.
And Jasir, talk about what you've gained from that experience, because you somewhat have been a captain. You take the marching orders from coach, and y'all take it out to the court. So how have you grown in that aspect as far as leadership is concerned?
From last year to this year. Last year, I was actually, I was one of the freshmen on the team. We had very few freshmen last year, so I was one of the freshmen on the team who, learned from the older guys, Deontay Cook, Elijah Reed, Rebstock. I learned from all those guys who were our captains last year. And, they instilled that in me early. They even, gave me some say-so sometimes last year, and they listened to me. So transferring into this year, I knew I had to, pick up the torch and, lead the guys to, a winning season, because that was the standard here. That's the standard since Coach Harris has been here, Coach Ford, everybody since has been here at PG. So I just, picked up the torch and led the guys along with Savion Jackson, Devin Dowdy. Can't forget those guys, and my other sophomores, Jaden. We took on a lot this year. Just leading the guys and putting us in the right position to win.
So what's your next step? Where do you hope to go from here?
I have a lot of options as far as recruitment and things like that. I'm still taking visits, but we'll be picking a school soon.
All right, so you're going to let us know here first, right, so we can put it out there on blast? Or do we have to wait to find out from social media?
Nah.
Anyway, Coach Terrell Harris, Jasir Trimble, thank you so much for joining us on Pathways to Success here at PGCC, where we got game and we win chips. So tell a friend that, there's some nice evenings of college basketball to watch, and you don't have to leave the neighborhood. Just join us here at Novak Fieldhouse. Congratulations, guys. Best of luck this year. Hope to see you down the line.
Thank you.
That's going to do it. I'm Professor G. Mark Gray. My pleasure to host Pathways to Success at Prince George's Community College.
Thank you for watching Pathways to Success at PGCC. For more information about Pathways at the college, visit our website at www.pgcc.edu.